Hello and welcome to this week's edition of McBookie's Top Tartan Tips, and as ever I'm joined by Tam McManus and Mark Walker. Seems to be a season of last minute winners. Tam was the jubilant guy this weekend with a last minute goal in the Stranraer Edinburgh City game to bring his bet up. It's international week, so there's limited choices. We'll look at the Scotland game first and then we'll look at the best bets on the card. Tam, I'll come to you first. To me it looks like probably the most weak Scotland squad I've seen in a long time. How do you think we'll go on against Croatia?
Yeah, we're missing a lot of key players, I think, particularly defensively in the middle of the park. I think we can score in Croatia, but I'm going to go for Croatia score and win it 5-2. Again, I just don't think we're good enough defensively. I think we've got a goal in us. Guys like McTominay, I think Ben Doak could possibly start as well. So I think we've got a goal in us, but defensively we're not good enough. So I'm going to go for Croatia score and win, sadly, at 5-2.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Craig Gordon may be our hope in the goal at 41-year-old mark. That shows the state that Scotland are in the back at the moment.
It's not pretty, to be honest, Paul. We're really struggling, dozen players out. The only slight bit of hope you think is that Scotland do tend to surprise you when you least expect it, but this would be one hell of a surprise if they can pull anything out here. It's just looking pretty depressing at the moment, the whole international scene. I don't think we'll get hammered. I think we'll give a good account of ourselves. The bet I'm going to go for is Croatia with a winning margin of 1 goal at 12-5. Scotland have lost the last 3 games now by 1 goal. Usually, in fact, all the time right at the end. So it could happen. I wouldn't surprise me if it happens again here. That's a decent price. 12-5 for Croatia to win by 1 goal.
Well, let's hope Scotland could surprise us all. It's the Challenge Cup this weekend. Don't know if you've had a chance to properly look at the fixtures, Mark, but who do you think's the best bet?
Actually going to go to the Championship actually for the one game there. Thistle against Falkirk. It's a cracking game. I saw Thistle last week. Defensively they're really good, really hard to break down. They just struggle to create anything. Brian Graham's not managed to quite hit the heights of last season. Falkirk, strikers out, goals draw midweek as well. I think it's going to be a tight affair. I'm going to go for under 2.5 goals at 21-20.
Yeah, obviously Falkirk played in midweek and then another game coming up, so they could be tired. Tam, what's your best bet?
Yeah, I'll go to League 2. I'll go to Edinburgh City again. Both teams to score against Spartans at 10-11. Edinburgh City, for me, it's always goals alone their games. Over 2 goals last week, thankfully in the last minute. Kind of local derby game. I think they'll raise their game as well. Spartans are probably going better than them this season, but I think Edinburgh City have got a goal in them. So I'll go for Edinburgh City Spartans, both teams to score at 10-11.
Good to see that both of you guys looked at the Challenge Cup then. So there's the best bets for the weekend. Mark is on under 2.5 goals in the Falkirk Partick Thistle game, and Tam Fan says both teams to score in the Edinburgh City v Spartans game. If you're having a bet this weekend, then remember to have a look at the McBookie site, and the best of luck.